On my way to a rematch with the Lost Caravan, I stumbled on this, and so we have Ciemethia versus the Daedric Anchor. Lots and lots of mistakes made here. I'm certain I'm not going to catch them all, but I'll try to note them where they occur. Standing in the red, not always brilliant, but in the middle, middle of the donut, I think is okay. You can see I've got Hardened Ward up there, and it's taking quite a beating. I was using Fire Ring to drop the 3 guys at once, which is good. Now the real mobs start spawning. So Hardened Ward goes back up, Force Shock, Crystal Frags, and this one I didn't feel comfortable trying to do just standing still. There's simply too many guys, too much damage that's coming in, and so it was all about moving, which runs into its own issues, as you'll be able to see later. Seaside is taking a bit of a beating there, and Mr. Palm Tree wasn't particularly useful. A lot of times when you're moving around, the camera can get stuck in weird places. The only thing you can do is just keep moving. You see there, so I got really low on health. Made sure to get the Hardened Ward up, threw down some healing springs, and that got her right back up to full. Again, almost all the fight is basically kiting to keep the guys out of melee so that they'll spend time chasing me, and firing Crushing Shock and Crystal Frags as it comes up. Occasionally I'll do something like that, where I fire the lightning or dodge roll back when I don't need to, wasting stamina for no good reason. But other times, you get a nice combo like that. It's hard in the middle of the fight to remember all the buffs you need to do. It just takes practice. For instance, here I'm not keeping Structured Entropy up. I was forgetting to use Ring of Fire there for a bit, and I kind of start forgetting again after a while. But the point of these videos is it's okay to make mistakes. You can still get through it. You can see those clan fears have been just running their little tails off trying to catch me, and as soon as they go into one of their special moves, like the one there where he tried to do a charge, it almost makes them less dangerous, because as soon as you get out of the red area of effect, they're committed to executing that animation, and so they're busy not damaging you for a while. Now, if you don't get out of the red area of effect, then you're just going to take a lot of damage, and you kind of deserve it. The way Daedric Anchors work, there is a set number of mobs that they'll spawn, so you don't have to worry about knocking the pinions down until you've defeated the whole lot of them. Then you can just very casually go one to the other, use the pinions, and once you use them all, the final boss will spawn. Usually it's more than one guy. In this case, it's a Dread Daedroth, which isn't particularly bad as they go. Takes a while to put them down, but that's what you get. So since I know the big guy is coming, I throw up Hardened Ward to make sure I'm as ready for him as I can be. But he shows up. I was a little late casting the Crystal Fragments there, so I didn't get the instant cast proc. And his 2 Helper Daedra show up. Failed to block that, so I kind of deserved the knockback and stun that I got. I let Hardened Ward go down, so I'm getting beat up. Dodge roll for no good reason. And you gotta be really careful with the dodge rolls, because not only does each one cost stamina, you really need the stamina for Break Freeze. You can see I'm really beat up, got the Hardened Ward up, dropped a Healing Circle, that's helping a lot. Again, didn't block, so stunned, and that can be bad because you need to be able to cast your spells, and even a few seconds of stunned, like there, can cause problems. But don't give up if it happens. You can see I was able to recover there, got Hardened Ward up. The orange bar at the bottom is basically my entire hit points, so that's a pretty strong one. Force Shock, Crystal Frags, knocked out the 2 lower guys. The Dread Daedroth's under half now, so it's just a question of burning him away. Now that he's under 25%, we switch to Execute, Spam, and just keep throwing it over and over again. You see how quick he goes down.
May your soul burn.
At this point, you've won the Daedric Anchor. All you need to do is get to the last the last pinion, collect the loot from any of the guys, and you're good to go. You get your nice light show. Anchor blows up. It's rained down. You see critters falling and being instantly consumed. Lots of smoke. If you have a weak computer, it may crash with that. And your chest. Get your loot. And congrats. You soloed a Daedric Anchor. That's all there was to it.